Hi, good morning. So today we are going to discuss a multiple bar chart. So we have the question here. I just paste this answer down so that it will be clear for you. So this is the thing, the graph below shows the types of music albums purchased by people in Britain according to sex and age. So we have the types of music albums purchased by British based on their gender, based on their age. So we have three types of music albums here. The first one is the pop music. The second one is the rock music. And the third one is the classical music. And we have gender classification, male and female. You can see male dominating all the three areas. In case of pop music, in case of rock music, in case of classical music, we can say that the male domination is very evident. Now we can say the age groups. You can say the 25 to 34 year age group has more preference to the pop and rock music. And you can see the least preferred age group who by the pop music and rock music is 45 plus age group. But you can see a situation, a very different situation in case of classical music, where the oldest age group has more preferences and the younger age groups have the least preferences in the classical music. You can see still we have the middle age group in the first in the classical music. Okay, now it's time for us to see it's time for us to see the charts. The purchasing pattern of three different music albums divided by age and gender in Britain is illustrated in the given charts. You can say the purchasing pattern of three different music albums divided by age and gender in Britain is illustrated in the given chart. So it's clear. It's clear the purchasing pattern is given divided by age and divided by gender. Overall, there are more male customers for all genres of music, and more customers prefer pop and rock than classical music. You can see that there are very less number of people who prefer classical music, and we can see more number of people who prefer pop and rock music. So that's the overview. So male proportion is more than female proportion in case of this thing, in case of all three types of music albums. And you can see pop and rock music are preferred more than the classical music. You can see it is very clear. Now the scale is just 20 here. Now 25 here, the scale is 40 here. So it is very evident that the pop and rock music, we have more number of people who purchase pop and rock music here. Now let's go ahead with the description. Turning to the gender-based classification. So we have classified these things on the basis of gender and on the basis of age. First, we go with the gender-based classification. Male dominance is seen in all three types. In case of rock music, the rate of male buyers is 28, which is almost 10 more than the female purchases. You can see that the male purchase is 28. Yeah, almost 10 more than the female purchasers. You can say the popularity of rock and classic genres is comparatively less among males. Rock and classic comparatively less than the pop. That is 26 and 8 respectively. 26, yes, and 8 respectively. The proportion of females was also less in these two types of purchase, 17 and 7. 17 and 7. Yeah. So we have completed the first particular paragraph, gender-based classification. You can see clear-cut male dominance. In rock music, 28 compared to 10. 28 compared to 10. Lesser number of people, males, purchase rock and classical, that is 26. And age. Females too has less preference, that is around 17 and 7. This is what we have presented in this particular paragraph. So now we are going ahead with the age-wise classification. Now we have framed 2 paragraphs here. You can make it 1, no issues. There is now, because it is as far as we have divided into age and gender. Gender, if I'm going with 1 paragraph, I can go with age another paragraph. But here I have written 2 just because there is a different situation here. Now let's go ahead with the answer. The most promising buyers of rock and pop fall in the age group 25 to 34. Just over 30% of them buy these, slightly more than the rate of buyers from 16 to 26 age group. So you can say the most promising buyers for rock music and pop music, just over 30 from this age group, 25 to 35, 25 to 35. So you can say the most promising, just over 30, which is very similar to the previous age group, that is 16 to 24. That's what we have seen there. However, as the age increases, the preference rate is in declining. In both the cases, as the age increases, the preference rate is in declining. There is no change, but you can say as the age increases, it is in declining. The proportion of 45 age group who purchased these had not crossed the mark of 10. So it has not crossed the mark of 10. It has not crossed the mark of 10. So that is the least. Now the situation is different in case of classical music purchase. Yeah, it is different. When the oldest age group is the dominant buyers with nearly 20%. Yeah, nearly 20% is the percentage of buyers there. Except the 25 to 34 group, no other younger age group showed a significant interest in purchasing this type of music, except this thing. No other younger age group showed a significant interest in purchasing classical music. So we have seen 45 plus age group, and we have seen the 25 to 34 age group. That's it. I hope this is complete. We have got a clear-cut introduction. We have got a clear-cut overview, and we have classified this based on the gender and the age. Thank you.